Why does your cat bite you for no reason? One moment he's purring, the next he's gnawing at your hand. Do you think it's an attack or a prank? What if I told you that in his language that is a kiss? Today on Dossier Cat, I'll reveal why sometimes a bite isn't an attack, but one of the strangest and most misunderstood signs of affection in the feline world. And by the end of this video, you will never look at those little teeth the same way again. 1. Puppy training. To understand this behavior, we need to go back in time to the very first days of your cat's life. When kittens are in the litter, their world is an explosion of tactile discoveries. The main way they interact with each other and with their mother is not by meowing, but through physical contact. And this contact includes, fundamentally, the use of the mouth. The siblings constantly bite each other in play. It's their way of fighting, establishing social hierarchies, and above all, learning a vital lesson: bite inhibition. When a kitten bites too hard, its sibling screams and play stops. This way, they learn to measure their strength and understand the difference between a playful bite and a painful one. But the most important role is played by the mother cat. Mother cats use their mouths for a myriad of affectionate gestures. He licks them clean, but also gently nibbles them on the neck or head. This isn't an act of aggression, but a gesture of care, discipline, and deep affection. It's his way of communicating, of saying, "I'm here, I'm taking care of you, I love you." So, the first fundamental concept to understand is this. For a cat, the mouth is not just a weapon. It is a tool of social communication and affection. Learn it in the happiest and most secure period of his life. When your adult cat gives you a gentle little bite, he is tapping into this repertoire of infantile behaviors. He is replicating a gesture that for him is inextricably linked to maternal care and fraternal play. 2. The love bite. Not aggression, but intense affection. And here we come to the heart of the mystery, the so-called love bite. This is the behavior that most confuses owners. You're petting your cat, he's purring, seemingly ecstatic, and suddenly he grabs your hand with his teeth. He doesn't squeeze hard, he doesn't tear the skin, but he holds it in place. Why does he do it? It's not aggression, it's an escalation of affection. Think of it this way. The cat is experiencing such an intense moment of pleasure and connection that simple purring and rubbing are no longer enough to express what they're feeling. He needs a stronger, more intense gesture. And what's the most intense gesture he knows, linked to affection? A bite, just like his mother did with him. It's the equivalent of a human who, in a moment of great happiness, doesn't just smile, but tightly hugs the person in front of them. A love bite is a cat's hug. It's an overflow of positive emotions that he can no longer contain. How can you distinguish a love bite from aggression? Observe the context and body language. In a love bite, the cat's body is relaxed. The ears are normally positioned, the pupils are not dilated, and there is no hissing or growling. Licking is often preceded or followed by biting. Pressure. Pressure is almost always controlled. It's more of a grip than a true bite. If you feel pain, it's likely that your cat hasn't learned bite inhibition well as a kitten, but his intention isn't to hurt you. What to do? The most important thing is not to react abruptly. Don't scream or jerk your hand away. This could scare him or, worse, trigger his predatory instinct. The best response is to remain still for a second, say "ouch" in a calm but firm tone of voice, and then slowly remove your hand. This way, you're communicating that the gesture is a bit too much for you, without punishing his display of affection. 3. The play bite, the predator's invitation. There's another type of positive bite that's often misunderstood: the play bite. You're walking around the house and suddenly a small feline ambushes your ankles. Or you're playing with him and he grabs your hand with his paws and starts nibbling. This isn't an attack, it's an invitation. It's your cat telling you in his own language, "I want to play with you." And I want to play chase. This behavior directly replicates kitten play sessions. It's a way to simulate fighting and predation in a safe and fun environment. When your cat bites you like this, he's paying you a huge compliment. He's considering you a worthy playmate, another cat to train with. The problem arises when this game gets too rough. If your cat has not learned to control its force, its bites and kicks with its hind legs, the so-called rabbit kick, can hurt. How to manage play biting? The golden rule is, your hands and feet are not toys. If you use your hands to play with him, you are teaching him that biting his skin is acceptable. When he starts biting you during play, make a high-pitched "ouch" sound. Immediately stop the interaction and walk away. Then provide an appropriate alternative: a cane, a stuffed mouse, a toy that he can bite and kick at will. This way, you're not punishing his desire to play, but you're teaching him the rules. Playing together is great, but you play with toys, not my skin. This will strengthen your bond and make your playtime much more fun and safe for both of you. The learned bite, the love bite, the playful bite. As you can see, behind a single gesture lies a world of communication, instinct, and affection. The next time you feel those little teeth on your skin, don't immediately think of an attack. Stop for a moment. Observe his body, the context, the situation. You're about to discover that your cat isn't attacking you. He's talking to you, and now finally, you can understand his language. Does your cat give you love bites? How do you react? Share your experience and tricks in the comments. Your story might help someone else understand their cat better. If this video revealed an unexpected side of your cat, the best way to support us is to leave a like. And if you don't want to miss other translations from Gatties to Italian, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Now that you understand why your cat bites you out of love, want to know why it sometimes actually attacks you? Click on the video that appears on your screen for our guide to feline aggression. Thanks for following us, and happy cuddles and love bites to everyone.